beautiful nerds. Why does the dog cam look funny? Did I bump it? Hold on, chat. Did I bump the dog cam? I bet I did. I bet you I did, chat. I bet we bumped it on accident. That's better. That's better. Now we can see Mr. Handsome Lancelot. That's for you guys. Alright. Hi, friends. We're gonna crochet today. I have been a busy bee. I have been working hard on some projects for the next market, which is on Saturday. So, no stream on Saturday due to the Comic-Con. He needs a bow tie. It's a bow tie. We have, I've got bandanas for him, but I don't have a bow tie. I can try to find a bow tie for him. I can try. Anti-Purple Kitty said Grayson Potion Lancelot treat. I'll put you right there. Potion's already here. She's ready to go. She's ready. She said, thanks, Auntie PK. Oh, Grayson's here too. Oh, and Lancelot got off. Alright, hold on, Lancelot. I'm out of Treatos. I have to open up my bag. Hold on, buddy. Here, Lancelot, stop. Don't try and steal his treat, buddy. Here. There you go, buddy. There. He's finally learning a little bit. A little bit. He was on the bed, so now that or on the couch. Now that he's no longer on the couch, you guys probably aren't going to have him on the couch for a little while, because Mr. Becca spent the time and energy putting him on the couch before stream started, and now he got immediately off. Don't forget to exclamation point and join, get in on these dungeons. You have 2 seconds. 2, 1, nothing. Just Lizzie and me. Mr. Fragglemark coming with 44 months of subscribing. How's it going, Fraggle? Happy Monday. Oh, Grayson. I'm gonna throw that bag of doggy treats back here. Out of the way. There. Hope my Monday is better than yesterday. I mean, today was a good day. Don't get me wrong. Today was a good day. And it's better than Saturday. I will say that. I feel like the last 2 days have both been better than yesterday. Or than on Saturday. Saturday was not a good day. Saturday was not fun. Fraggle, resub. Alright, you were on my heart and into my jar of hearts. Thank you very much for that resub. Don't forget to do the drop game. Make sure you try to land. Exclamation point, join. Get in on all these dungeons throughout the day today. I started off the first, like, 10 or so for you guys. Working on Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. Kind of doing them simultaneously because I needed something to do. I made a few guys over the last week. So I made a Hulk for our Comic-Con. I made a Groot for Comic-Con. I made a Totoro. I made a Tooth Fairy pillow that's got a little pocket in the back for little teeth. And I made a fluffy Pochita as well. So I've been trying to make a bunch of stuff and get things going in terms of inventory for not only just for Saturday's market, but also my next market at the Pokemon convention in March. So just whatever I can make now, I can sell either spot. Confirm or deny. Did PK ban Lizzie? The answer is no. It was obviously not Lightning either. He said he's super innocent. Why are y'all being the way you are? Go bother Dad. Go bug Dad. He is just watching YouTube, okay? Just go bug Dad. Oy vey. But yeah, life has been lifing recently, so thank you for being flexible. Again, I apologize, especially to our subscribers, for not giving you a ton of streams throughout the month, and thank you for sticking with me, even though it has been a rough time as of late. Shadow's coming in, also resubscribing, trying to get a hype train going in here.
Lizard, 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 lizard,
Resub. That's a lot of lizards. A lot of lizards are happening right now. Lizzie also landed too. You're on my heart and into my jar of hearts too. Let's go ahead and give Lizzie her smile, and then we'll get to crocheting. Don't forget to exclamation point join. Oh, it would help if I turned the camera on, right? I did not even think I should turn my camera on pre-stream. There we go. Haha! We're not doing any giveaways. Get out of here. No more giveaways. Already did it. Already did the giveaway. Grab me won the giveaway. So next time Grab, you're in chat, please let me know if you wanted the magnet or the stickers. I sent a DM, but I never got a response, so. Yes, spawn more dungeons. Fraggle defeated an orc. Congratulations. Good job. Good job defeating that said orc. I've already been working on Pooh's head, so I had to buy new safety eyes, which is why I stopped working on Pooh and then started working on Eeyore, and then remembered, oh, well, if I can't do the eyes for Pooh, I can't do the eyes for Eeyore either, so didn't get a ton. It's because you're wearing your magical dress? Heck yeah. Your pretty, pretty princess dress. The best of all the outfits. And speaking of princess, I wanted to make some Disney princesses for the Comic-Con this weekend. It's not happening. But this is the princess book that I was planning on using as my Disney princess crochet book. I've made most of these characters before, but I just do not have the time. Covering for your ex on childcare tonight? Hey, you're gonna get extra time with your kiddo. I love that for you. I love that you get to have extra time with your kid. Even if it is unexpected. Not planned for time. Alright, so this head's gonna be completed in just a second. I'm also running low on fiber fill. I need to remind myself to purchase more fiber fill. I am just very hard up on extra funds right now, and it's going to be a little bit tough for the time being. Lightning, thank you for gifting out 5 subs to the community. Over to Aurora Lee, Emma, the Cat is a Lie, Uncle Magic Myers, and Dusteria. Thank you so much. Kicking off our hype train.
Choo-choo, a hype train has begun. Come on a crazy ride with us.
Hype train. Alright, and 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. Not low on the fiber fill. I know, I'm super low. In and out with parenting. I gotcha. I gotcha. That's why you avoid buying fiber fill. If you have it in your house, you're going to eat it until it's gone. You have to get your fill of the fiber. I get it. It's not fiber empty. It's like the Fiber One bars, but less flavorful. It's really white, so it's not seasoned properly, like me. But yeah, I'm down to less than half of a bag of fiber fill left. It's not made of fiber? I thought fiber was good. So fiber is good for you in moderation, but this fiber is not flavored. It's not flavored fiber. Thank you for kicking off a hype train, by the way, Lightning. I greatly appreciate it. The monetary income that I get from Twitch has changed drastically. So I'm trying to think of other ways that I can earn some extra money, as I now have to pay for a new air conditioning system for the house. Our refrigerator is possibly going out. Potion is still struggling with her leg. I haven't taken her to the vet or anything, but I may need to get her some more medications or supplements or something, and it's just all adding up right now. And it's a lot. It is a lot. A lot. Oh, since I'm not streaming on Saturday, though, add into your mind that I will be streaming on Sunday. I don't usually do Sunday streams anymore. I haven't in a while, at least. But we're gonna swap Saturdays over to Sundays for the time being, because I am busy the next three or four Saturdays. Next, this coming Saturday is my Comic Con. The week after that, I'm going to be in San Antonio for a handbell festival with my church. The week after that, I have to get my breaks done. Then the week after that, I'm on spring break, and I should be good. And then the week after that is my birthday weekend, and I should be good to stream that morning as well, but you never know what life says. All Becca time is good time. Hey, well, thank you. On the Lord's Day, yes. Time probably like 1 o'clock or so after lunch, because I will be playing I'm not playing at church this coming Sunday, but usually I am. But I will be attending and watching church, so it needs to be after church hours, and I figured after lunch is a pretty good time. I put it on Discord in our events channel, so check it out. Make sure you RSVP if it helps. Make sure you have it in your calendar and all that kind of stuff. 1 yeehaw time exactly. So 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. I put on Discord 1 to 4. Again, that time can change. Maybe I could do 12:30. Maybe it has to be 2 o'clock. Just know it'll be Sunday afternoon, to make up for not streaming on Saturday, since I will be busy setting up my booth at the Comic Con and trying to earn a bunch of money. Exclamation point join! Get in on my dungeon. Thank you for that celebration. And thank you again, Lightning, for starting off that hype train with a 5 gift sub bomb to the community. Alright, let's see here. I can't find the stitch. Three, 4, 2 more stitches, and then we're going to move on with the pattern. Exclamation point pattern, it is a paid pattern, but I wanted to provide where I got it. I got it on Etsy. It's a whole set of all the Winnie the Pooh characters. So if anybody else needs Winnie the Pooh characters, needs a pattern for it, I want you to know about that. You still need the Ditto helm, right? I know. Yep. And Jason was in here even before stream started, and he was judging the fact that I was putting a whole bunch of miscellaneous comments in chat. Fiberfill helps to make poo. It does. Fiber and fiberfill both make different types of poo. Exclamation point fart. Heh. There it is. Excuse you. Maybe you should go to the bathroom. Exclamation point join. Another dungeon is ready to go. Ah. Help. Now, if anybody comes in to chat and hasn't been here since the beginning, we're going to tell them that I crocheted this head on stream today. Like, I'm just that fast of a crocheter that I've only been live for 15 minutes or so, and I've already finished this entire part of the amigurumi head. So, all of this done. Easy, so fast. It'll be our little secret. Fastest crocheter in the West. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, what's next? What's next? What's next? That one's done. There's the head. Body. The body, which eventually goes over to the red for the shirt. So, I do have both things of yarn, so we're good. I don't have to worry about getting up off the chair anytime soon. What have you guys been up to over the last week since I've had to cancel streams? I feel bad that I haven't been able to check in with you guys too terribly much. You been crocheting anything? Doing any Legos? What kind of crafts are we up to? You were on dungeon withdrawal. I am so sorry. You guys can tell that I have been a crazy crafting beaver lady, because look at this. Up to 55 projects already. We're not even done with February. Aren't even done with February. We are going bonkers with the amount of projects I have done, ones that I still have on my hook currently working on, and that are in the plans to keep going. You're growing veggies indoors, does that count as crafting or is it just agriculture? Yes. Excuse me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oops. 3, 4, 5. Ah! 6. It's something else that February is almost done. But at the end of the school year is right around the corner, and that is absolutely terrifying to me because I have so much work still ahead of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. Doom, 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 doom. Now we march on to another month. You forgot which one comes next. We can sing the months of the year song if you would like. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Did that help? But yeah, Mr. Beck and I have been busy getting stuff prepared, doing more wedding thingies. We spent time yesterday going through all of my inventory and reorganizing my bins and my tubs, so we are a little bit more compact on what we bring to the shows, and doing things around the house and just trying to do what's good for our bodies too. So we went to a rec center recently, and we're thinking about getting a subscription to the rec center, and we'll just have to go there. Did I get to sample more foods? No, but I did get an email back from another cake place that we were able to get a free cake testing. I just need to send them the flavors that we would like to try, and then we'll go from there. You're welcome. I'm glad that my song can help you remember the months of the year. Anytime. Alright, exclamation point, join, get in on the next dungeon. Let's put my purple finger thingy on now. Cake. And it doesn't have to be gluten-free cake anymore. It can be full of gluten, which is such a nice change of pace. PK is getting in on this dungeon. We love to see it. Alright, I think that's the last of this increase. Oh no! I knocked over my giant thing of yarn. Heck. I've got two more rounds of increases. And then I can talk to you guys a little bit easier. When I'm going through the increases, sometimes that's when I have to take a pause in my sentences. Counting and doing multiplication while talking and having a full conversation is a skill that I am pretty good at, but there are some times where I just need to buckle down. Focus. Miss Beautiful Purple Kitty has been working hard on our Lancelot inclusion for visuals. She has, she's working on an emote for us. She's also made a new Be Right Back screen for us. Stop the ducks. Get out of here, ducks. Exclamation point, join. No, ducks. Ducks, you can't join. Oh, look, we have a potion on the couch, you guys. Look. Look, we have a potion on the couch. I love that for us. PK, is the Be Right Back screen that you sent me in Discord, is that finalized, or is that, should I wait for the okay? Last row of increases for the body. The yarn keeps getting stuck. Okay, yeah, that'd be great. I didn't know if that was the file that I should save and add to stream. But yeah, take your time. I'm not in any rush. We have a lot of stuff upcoming in terms of stream, so you can always type exclamation point soon, and it will give you the updated list of what is exciting coming up over the next few months. Our next charity campaign will kick off in about 2 weeks. think 2 weeks, actually. I think 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today. We are going to be doing Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. We'll be doing that playthrough. And fundraising for Starlight as we do for the Mario Day. And I will make sure to stream in our Luigi hats that we crocheted a couple years ago. And I'm gonna put the items that we crocheted for Starlight back in the 12 Days of Starlight in December. I will put those items up for auction. So if you guys are interested in purchasing any of the items that we have from that last campaign, it'll go, all that money and proceeds will go directly to the Starlight campaign. So I will have that available as well. You can check out in the Discord, there is the Mario Day channel and the Stay Charitable section of the Discord. But as we start getting closer, I will post the link in chat and share on all the socials and all that kind of stuff. So that one's coming up, and then at the end of March is my birthday. So I will do another... I'll do another, like, a little bit larger of a stream and try to do another discount on gifted subs for you guys. Not sure what's going on here. Why does this seem... Lizzie's landing again? I think it's because I don't have my crochet pillow on, but it just feels like I am crocheting off the camera at the very bottom of the screen again. And it shouldn't be an issue, but apparently everything is an issue right now. Story of my life. Let's see if this helps out any by having my crochet pillow on. It kind of pushes my arms forward a little bit. Yes, that feels a lot better. It's a huge difference not having my little crochet pillow in my lap for the placement of my crocheting on the camera, clearly, because now I'm like right in the middle of the screen versus a second ago I was close towards the bottom of the screen. Alright, anybody else gonna do a drop, or is Lizzie the only one who wins the uncomfortable prize? Alright, Lizzie, are you ready? I did. I had a doctor's appointment this last week, and they took a slew of blood tests, and I had them test all the things. So they were testing my cortisol levels, they were testing my my A1C, they were testing my cholesterol, my thyroid, all the things. And everything besides my cholesterol. My cholesterol's always high. It's just, it is what it is. Both my parents have high cholesterol. I know I'm going to be hit with high cholesterol throughout my life. It's just something that I have to deal with. You were not eerily staring back at me. Perfect. I'm glad. We wouldn't want to do that, so I'm glad you weren't staring back at me. But all the other tests came back completely normal, which on one hand is great. That's good. That means I'm healthy. On the other side, it's very frustrating because, again, it gives me no answers as to why I am struggling in this weight loss journey. The endocrinologist told me that what she asks her patients to do is 150 minutes a week of exercise, which I do way more than that because I do the 45 minutes to an hour of walking every single day, plus sometimes doing the bike, sometimes going to the arcade. I'm doing plenty, and she said walking is perfectly fine. That's what she would consider, as long as it's something that raises my heart rate, and the walking is uphill for part of it. So yeah, I just want something. I want some kind of an answer. I don't want people to keep saying, oh, well, you're doing everything right. You're doing the calorie deficit, you're exercising, you're doing it all right. Good for you. Then if that's the case, then why is it not working? That is the question that I have, is over the last 2 months, I have only lost like less than half a pound. Which, I mean, I guess it's good that I'm not gaining, but it's incredibly frustrating that I want some kind of answer. And right now, the answer seems you're just not doing enough, even though the doctors are all saying I'm doing great. If I'm actually doing great, then why am I not getting results? So Miss Rebecca and I talked in depth about it, and we looked at my schedule and just when can we fit in time for us to make ourselves a priority and really put in the hard effort to make a schedule change to add some time going to the gym. So there's like I mentioned at the very beginning of stream, there is a local rec center that we are going to try and do the membership for, to start doing some exercise classes, they have a gym, a pool, all different kinds of things that we're going to try to utilize and see if we can add some extra strength training, cardio, other things, if that will help yield some extra results. Because I am just uncomfortable and self-conscious with my body right now. And I want to feel as beautiful as I can for my upcoming wedding. And in a couple of weeks, my wedding dress will arrive at the bridal salon. And while that's pre-alterations, I still want to go into that dress fitting with a good idea of what the dress is going to look like on my body. Exclamation point, join! Get in on these dungeons! So, and I just want to feel better, too. Like, I am tired all the time again. I'm just not feeling great all the time, so I want to feel better. And I need to prioritize myself, which is hard for me. I was talking with my therapist this afternoon that she was saying that I have a very selfless personality, and so for me to do something just for myself and to prioritize myself it feels like a selfish thing to me. But she said it's the farthest thing from selfish, because when you are such a selfless personality, it's you're finally doing something that you need to do, that people want you to do for yourself. Thank you, Lizzie. And I'm sure I will as well. I just want to feel that way. And also, I want to feel like my hard work is paying off. And right now, it just feels like I'm putting in other things. I'm putting in all this extra effort and yielding no results, and it feels like I'm a waste of time. Put on your own oxygen mask first. I know. That's thankfully not something I've ever had to experience. But it would also not be something I would know to do instinctually, you know? Like, instinctually, I would want to help other people and make sure that everybody else is good, and then I'm good at that point. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. One thing that we didn't get done this weekend that I had as a very important task for us to do was to figure out and book our DJ. So we ran out of time on that one. We had life hit us with the air conditioning repair guy coming over on Saturday. That kind of threw a wrench in our plans. Hey, Stuffy Ann. Welcome in. Stuffy Ann is almost at 100. Hi, Lancelot. What is it, sweet boy? Thanks, buddy. Okay, there's that. I need to do another row of decreases and then... Oh, no, I still have 2 more rows before I change to the red. How are you, Stuffy Ann? Thank you for coming in. Fraggle, how are your pups? Hey, Andrew. How are your babies doing? Thank you for the hydration. Two, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rawr! Ah! You roared so much I knocked the yarn off my hook. Marley was very happy to play in some snow last night. Maisie sprayed diarrhea everywhere. Oh, I'm sorry. You got another round of snow, though? We're going to be in the 80s again by Wednesday. Today was our cold front that came through yesterday and today. And then we're going to be back into the 80s. Yay, Springuary is here. Pretty sure our winter is gone. Lizzie has started a dungeon. Alright, exclamation point join. I'm getting in on that. Most of the snow is already melted. The northeast coast is in bad shape, though. Oof. I heard that New York City was being hit by a blizzard, like there's a state of emergency or something, and they're canceling any non-essential travel and things like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure our winter is now done, even though Punxsutawney Phil said 6 more weeks of winter. Fairly certain that winter is done in Central Texas, at least. Providence, Rhode Island got 32 inches. Oh my gosh. Was that from the avalanche in Canada? Or is it just like from a actual, just because it's winter? There's Jason again. Blame Canada, that's fair. I mean, we beat them in hockey, so... we beat Canada in hockey, therefore they are retaliating by giving the Northeast a blizzard. And not the Dairy Queen kind. That would be too kind of them. I really would love a Dairy Queen blizzard. Did you miss all the redemptions? Yes. Puppies got their treat, and Lancelot actually came running. He was on the couch, And I said GPL, and he came running and got his bacon. And, oh, I forgot to do the hydration for Andrew, so hydrate real quick. Yes, so I had, I replied to your comment that we had a power outage today, and so that was going to, and it did, break all of my sound effects and alerts and everything, so I was just testing any of the alerts to make sure I could hear and see everything pop up properly. Hey Austin, you're surprised that I'm on because I've been canceling so much recently? Probably. I've been very bad about it, and I'm sorry. Oh, you're totally fine, Jason. I'm sorry, chat. I don't mean to disappoint you guys. PK has started a dungeon. Let's go. Jason, this is for you, by the way. Everyone look away. Alright, we've got this part. Now, we are moving over to... Oops. Oops. Has anybody been able to find the new Ascended Heroes Pokemon packs in the wilds? Because right now, they have them if you're a Walmart Plus user, but I am not a Walmart Plus user. So, that is not happening for me. I don't know what is going on here with all of this red yarn. So, we're just gonna do our best. Just gonna do our best. You've only seen them in captivity? Same. I've only seen them in other people's homes and not mine. But if anybody sees them out in the wild, you should pick some up and send them my way. Because remember, my birthday's next month. Also, we're getting to the point where the McDonald's Pokemon collab should be starting if it's not already in full swing. I don't eat at McDonald's, but I feel like I'm gonna have to in order to start picking up some of the Pokemon cards. It was delayed last you heard? No, they are out. People were in line at Target and Best Buy and all that stuff, and were able to come home with inventory. I called Academy Sports and Outdoors this morning, and they did not have any Pokemon cards come in on their truck this morning, so I'll just have to keep waiting. Though I really don't have the money to buy any Pokemon cards right now. I just really want a couple packs and or ETBs of the Ascended Heroes. I really would love to pull the Psyduck Secret Illustration Rare. Oh, the McDonald's ones. Oh, okay. It's the trouble with consumerism. No choice but to order some nuggets for specials. Exactly. It's the sacrifice I'm willing to make for Pokemon cards. Excited for the anniversary collection? Yes, and that drops right before my birthday. So that is another big thing I'm gonna have to deal with. Hey, Grab! There you are. Grab, I sent you a DM on Discord. So please, please let me know if you did not receive it. Just let me know if you would prefer, because you won the giveaway from last time, if you would like the magnet or if you would like a set of stickers. And I will get that sent your way. Back loop only. Crochet all the way around. Okay. Now, the Pooh and the Eeyore sold instantaneously at my last market. Does not mean that they will sell this upcoming market, but they sold immediately, and then there was another family that came and was like, oh, do you have a Pooh or an Eeyore? I'm like, I don't, they just sold. So I'm hoping, because there were multiple people showing the demand for it, that this will be a worthy investment of my time. It's a big thank you. You have a Grace and a Potion sticker on your phone now because your niece regifted it to you so that I can pretend they're Marley and Macy. Aww. That is so cute. That's cute. Go all the way around, just regular crochet now through both stitches. You know the crochet pattern you want to send me, but it is saved on your laptop, so you just gotta pull that out and edit it so it's a mystery. Thank you. Yes, we're gonna save that, and that is going to be one of the activities that we do for our St. Jude campaign in April. If you're okay with me waiting to do it in April, I'm also happy just to do it as a regular stream. I think it would be super fun to have it as a way to also fundraise. Time to go get dinner. Be back later. Bye. Good luck. Have fun. Thank you. Bye. Sounds like a plan. I was talking with Mr. Becca about it over the weekend, and he was like, oh yeah, I remember you had said something about that. Sounds like a super fantastic idea. So he's also on board. Okay, that finishes that. Now, decrease. And then I'll move the stitch marker after this decrease. Exclamation point, join! PK, how's everything on your side of the world? In the upside down, one might say. We have been going to the arcade a lot over the last couple of weekends. We've been going to some card shows. We're gonna have to cut back on the card shows for the next year, probably at this rate, just in order for me to pay off these higher expenses. But it has been super fun filling out more of my Psyduck master sets, opening Pokemon packs on stream. So don't forget that we do open every Friday a booster pack that I post the video on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So please make sure you follow on all of those socials and go interact and help out the algorithm and all that stuff. Do the things, push the buttons, you know the drill. Trying to finish this. And then I'll swap the stitch marker. Lurking has benefits, absolutely right. Thanks, Grab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I still have 19. Okay. There. Now, we've got a streaker in chat. Everybody, avert your eyes. Andrew is streaking. Avert your eyes, but still type !join to get in on our next dungeon. We need to get our characters leveled up. Because Lizzie is probably like, what, 46 now? I don't mean your age. Haha. Raffle. No raffles. This is just to join the Tangia dungeon. No raffles right now. But I am thinking of I have our Tiltify campaign set up for the Starlight campaign for March, and I have one of our milestones to be a crochet giveaway. So if you are interested in helping us unlock that, that will be a fundraising milestone again this year. And then I've got the hard plans of figuring out what to do for St. Jude, because I want it to be exciting, and I want to be super. I'm going to be extremely motivated once I get back from Summit, but I want to be sure I'm doing something different for you guys, and it's not the same old every single year, every single campaign that you guys get bored of helping us fundraise for these different charities. So know that I have things in mind. Lightning's going to like some of the things that I have in mind too. Blech. You're still alive in the future? The world is burning. Apparently the Gold Coast is getting a Trump building. Oh! I mean, it is the Gold Coast, so I guess that makes sense. You need a Becca hug? I am here anytime you need a Becca hug. I'm really good at hugs. Ask Mr. Becca. He'll confirm. I'm very good at hugs. My students would also... I'm also really good at tickles. My students really love tickles, and I give really... apparently pretty wonderful tickles to my students. I keep my nails pretty short, but I guess the in-between when I need to cut them and when I have them super short is like a really nice, delicate length of nail. I don't know. Not the tacky Gold Coast. Ah, fair, fair, fair. Alright, let's stuff the belly. We've got whose body is done. I just grabbed a ton of fiber fill when I did not mean to. ! Join. PK has another dungeon in the queue for us. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of all of that going around, which is why I stick with just kissing my puppies and crocheting and playing video games, which, exciting news, I finished Silksong the other day. I 100%ed Hollow Knight Silksong, which was my goal. And there were many, many times where I was like, you know what? I don't need to 100% this game. It's not necessary. I am perfectly content with a good 96, 98. We're fine. And then I was encouraged to go ahead and get that 100% achievement. So I did. I finished Silksong. Now they are going to have a DLC release sometime this year. So that 100% will be negated once the DLC is released. And there's more content to deal with. Lizzie got a 100! Let's go!
Lizard.
Nice.
Lizard.
Nice! Congratulations. I also have decided that for our St. Jude Summit trip that's coming up in April, I'm going to do the chapstick cozies again. So be prepared that I am
Lizard,
going to
lizard,
spin.
lizard,
Ow!
lizard,
I
lizard,
bent my
lizard,
finger in a
lizard,
direction it should
lizard,
not have
lizard.
gone. Owie. Be prepared that we're going to spend a couple of streams doing
Lizard.
nothing but a ton of chapstick cozies. Thank you for even more lizards, Fraggle. There's a decent amount of fiber fill in here. I can always add more, but I want to make sure I don't overstuff or misshape our poo. So let's put that body to the side. And figure out what's going on here with this yarn. Why are you all tangled? Little strand of yarn. Why are you all tangled? Who gave you permission to do this? I bet it was Andrew. I bet it was Andrew this time. He's one of those mods who stays in the background and makes himself a little bit on the quieter side, so he's less suspicious when something goes on. So I think I'm getting the vibe that this was Andrew's doing. It's true. I could add more fiber to help the poo. I could help poo do the poo on the loo with Cousin Stu. But also, maybe he's getting ready for a colonoscopy. I don't know. He has an appointment with his gastroenterologist. You're sorry your cat tangled my yarn? Well, can you tell them to not do that next time and to instead play with my dogs? That I really don't need the yarn tangled, but I do need the dog's attention filled up. So next time, please let Kitty Cat know, hey, leave the yarn alone, play with the puppies. Ads are kicking off in 35 seconds. There's a heads up if you are not subscribed. Oh, yes. This thing. Yeah, I need to do this. Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's do the band. Oops. Let's see if I can... Alright, this is not working out as I thought it was going to. We're supposed to half double all the way around in the front loops that were left over, and it is easy enough to do, but once you add the stuffing to a project, it makes it more challenging to grab onto to keep your tension going. Also, I have not heard back from my school district on if my proposal to do some beginner crochet kid camps this summer got approved or not, so still waiting to find out if that is going to happen or not. Lord knows I have plenty of yarn and crochet hooks and everything to offer for the class, but they do offer $10 of reimbursement per student, so I may just go grab a bunch of supplies. Especially if the school district's going to reimburse it, then might as well, you know? PK started a dungeon and I missed it. nobody told me that it was happening. I feel like our queue is probably emptying out, so don't forget. Use your channel points and spawn some dungeons if you would like to. I can also spawn some dungeons on my end because I get unlimited channel points as the streamer. Pika said, heard. Say less. Fraggle's even coming in here and throwing some dungeons into the queue. Thank you for using your channel points. We've got plenty now. Yeah. We've got boss keys too. Heck yeah. Well, anytime you guys want to spawn the boss, you know what to do. Just let it roll. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I feel like I should have done it the other direction. Hold on, let me try and adjust this chat. See if I can get... I don't think I can. Actually, I did. I got it down. Okay. Phew! I was worried that maybe I should have had the body upside down when I did the band. But we're good. We're alright. We got it. Okay, there we go. This is ready to put over here to the side. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Why are the Flintstones playing right now? Why are the Flintstones? Meet the Flintstones. They're the modern day Stone Age family from the town of Bedrock. Something, 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 something. Lizzie with a 97. Congratulations. That was a great land. Nice. I'm going over to my Tangia, and I'm checking on my character over here. Do I have the better... No. I'm getting rid of these epic things. That's just a weapon. I still want better boots. And I want better... What is this? Coat. I don't care about that. Get out of here. I need better shoes and better gloves. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm able to get rid of all these weapons. I don't care about any of these weapons. None of them are good. Don't need those. It's literally just shoes and gloves. That's all I need. And I do have the Stormtrooper boots, so don't get me wrong. I have some decent boots. I want the legendary or the rare. Or the epic, I should say. I have the rare boots. I want epic. I am level 43, almost level 44. I'm close. Close to level 44. Should be there fairly soon. I'm getting rid of a bunch of inventory, which is what needs to happen. Alright, basically one more set and 44. There we go. Alright. They're a page right out of history. That's the one. Thank you. Those are the lyrics. I've lost the end of my yarn. I just worked on it, and I've already lost it again. That's just how tangled we are. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. Yes. Who is responsible? It's not... I'm not believing that it was Lizzie's cat who did this. This feels more maniacal. This feels like somebody is wanting me to suffer. I don't know. I don't appreciate it. Okay, let's start with arms. Arms, I start with yellow and then go to the red.
Lizard. Lizard.
Lizards?
Lizard.
Okay, it was you.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Lizzie, I thought we
lizard,
had
lizard,
something
lizard,
special.
Lizard. Lizard.
I thought we had something special. Now. One, two, three, four, five, six. There it is. Dee-ba-da, doo-ba-da-ba-da. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last stitch. Okay, I want to be sure I wasn't doing the arm incorrectly. Sometimes I have been known to just assume something and then realize very quickly that I did the whole first part of the project wrong. Ha ha ha. It's 10, 11, and 12. Another dungeon. I'll join you. Grab is here. Frag, what an interesting helmet. That is a fashion choice if I've ever seen. Nine, 12, 15, and 18. Whoops. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Been told your helmet matches your dress? Oh. I didn't know they made a Pretty Pretty Princess helmet to go with the dress. But it's definitely is a fashion choice. That is for sure. We have the hands. Now I do some decreases. Who's doing it? Who did it? Was it Shadow? I'm gonna blame Shadow before I even look at chat. It was Lizzie! Dropping a good girl. Oh my. Oh! Lizzie, what are you dropping that good girl like that? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my. I'm flustered. You like the eyes. I got you. I got you. Here we go. Oh. There, extra eye just for you. All the better to see you with. Exactly. So start stuffing the arms. There's nothing to stuff. There's nothing to stuff. Join our dungeon. You got 15 seconds. Exclamation point join. Don't let the ladies go in here all by ourselves. I mean, or you can. More loot for us. I feel like between Lizzie and myself, we're able to handle any dungeon that comes our way. Now the boss, different story. Alright, here's the second row. Thankfully, Pooh is very simple. He does not have any crazy extra limbs, just the arms and legs. He does have 2 ears I also have to crochet, but no tail or extra shaping or facial fur or anything like that that I have to worry about. Okay. We're gonna see if this is the proper. Looks like it. Twice in one stream. You get 100 again. Let's go. Go all the way around one time. And then it says stop stuffing the arms at this point. Why would I do that?
Lizard, 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 lizard.
That is a lot of sound effects happening right now. Everyone's doing something different. What are y'all up to? What are y'all up to? What is happening? We have some noisy creatures in chat today. I do love it. Don't get me wrong. I love the engagements that you guys have going on right now. Whether it's noisy or not, thank you for being here. 2 more rows and then swap to the red. Red. Roja. Rojo. Ronaldo? Robin Williams? Okay, that should be where I swap to the red. Sometimes your fingers have a mind of their own. Mind fingers. It's like the mind flayer, but it's mind fingers. That's the different Stranger Things cast. Alright. Perfect. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start adding the stuffing just so I don't accidentally add too much past where the point of no return was supposed to be. Past the point of no return. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Alright, add this stuffing down all the way into the hand. And now the wrist. And a little bit into the arm. I'm going to stop the stuffing right around where the stitch marker is. I'm guessing the rest of this just lays mostly flat. Is kind of what I'm assuming. Okay, back loop stitch around. Two, three, four. All right, we're taking this off because it's itching my hand. Oh. Eight. And help. Help, I can't get my yarn. There we go. 9. There we go. Shadow has started the next dungeon. We love to see it. I have been bamboozled? That or I just really missed out on joining in. Whoops. I just missed out, I guess. Probably that. I just missed it. That's what I get for paying attention to my crochet project and not paying attention to chat. Heck me. I'm not gonna miss it this time. Haha. Got it. Six, 7, and 8. Go all the way around one time and then sew the opening closed. Austin, how's everything on your front? I mean, I know that Florida is Florida, but how are all the things in your life? Deep-a-dip-bum. 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 Single crochet the opening close, fasten off, and then leave a long tail. La 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 la. 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 Surviving? Hey. You know, sometimes that's all you can do, but I am happy that you are doing it. Try to find the rare cap of the musician. Okay, so there's arm number 1. Help! Don't know how this is still so tangled. Are you still playing Overwatch at all, or have you moved completely into Marvel Rivals? So I was curious what your thoughts are on a flying cat as a character. Flying robot cat. Time to make arm number 2. Moved on completely. I don't know if you remember Mo Black, but him and I have been chatting a lot recently because I did invite him to the wedding, and he's been also messaging me about he's been collecting One Piece cards and going to Pokemon shows and stuff. You did see the cat, though? Now, if it was a dog, I would absolutely main a healer dog. They're also missing out, because there's literally a dog called the Blue Healer. Overwatch is missing out on a perfect opportunity to have a healer being a healer in the game. They're missing out. And I probably just gave Blizzard its next idea, and I should have charged them for it. But the way Cat plays, he should be Rivals, not Overwatch. Oh. Shout out to Mo Black, right? Hey, Becca, welcome in. I'm working on Winnie the Pooh. So I'm just finishing making another Winnie the Pooh for... I have a Comic-Con market this weekend, and this is one of the characters that sold at my last show, and so I wanted to make another one while I was thinking about it. How are you, Becca? Good to see you. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He should be in. Yeah. Hey. Like I said, I'm just tired all the time right now. And 18. All right, let's... Pop this up here. You've been okay switching jobs and just trying to balance kid who's been getting into trouble lately at school and the dog? Kid doing kid things. Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty. Go all the way around. I'm being careful as to what I say out loud for this pattern because this is a paid pattern, so I want to be respectful to Sweet Oddity Crafts for her beautiful artwork with this project. Exclamation point pattern if you'd like to pick it up yourself. It is available as a whole pattern combo of all the Winnie the Pooh characters. Exclamation point join, get in on that next dungeon. Thank you for the stretch, by the way, Lizzie. Ooh. I hope you're enjoying your new job, though. You think you already own that book? Nice. It's wonderful. I've received many compliments on the characters that I did make. There are still some that I haven't made, but I've been telling myself, if these characters don't end up selling, that's okay. I will keep them, and I will have them for whenever I have kids in the future, because it just turns out so beautifully. Like, it's something I'm very happy with. The quality and the look, the aesthetic of it. He got kicked off one bus and put onto another, which you don't think is his fault since he was defending himself. Ooh. Is he being bullied? There are 4 kids that were picking on him for about a week and he got tired of it. Oh, and the bus driver wasn't doing anything. Oh. Then he got into a fight at school and one kid keeps telling him that he wants to hurt him. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Ugh. School is hard enough as it is growing up, but much less when you are different and it's apparent to other people that you're different. It just makes you a target, a very easy target for bullies, which suck. Bullies are awful. I hate bullies. I'm so sorry that he's going through that y'all are having to go through that. You have so many pattern books that you haven't made yet? Same. Same. Yeah, we know that this community has been hit hard by bullies over the years, and we've come through and we've come out the other side. I don't know if necessarily stronger, but sassier, a little bit more willing to speak my mind and not feel as nervous about it. I am glad that he was defending himself. However, obviously the school and the bus driver were probably not appreciative of any hands going on other kids. So coming up with a strategy to keep him safe while letting him know that what's happening is not okay. You know. Welcome in, Magic Myers. Cheers, you magnificent human beings. How are you? I'm doing wonderful. How are you today? Happy time zones. Thank you for being here. It's Uncle Magic. We are currently working on a Winnie the Pooh while I am yawning up a storm. My goodness. I'm trying to make as much of this Pooh as possible before Mr. Becca and I go on our evening walk. Chaos Society is not taught how to be able to interact with people with autism or disability. Yes. How they expect those that are different to just try to fit in. Yes. Masking is the terminology there. That people just, they learn to mask and they learn how to, air quotes, fit in to what society wants them to do. And I absolutely agree wholeheartedly that kids need to be educated on differences, neuro differences between people, that you may not see a physical difference between this kid and this kid, but they may be different, and that is okay. That is beautiful. We can learn from our classmates that are different than us. We don't have to all fit into the same boring mold. Just vibing at work on break, dressed as Michael Myers. Hey! My title is amazing. You love Comic-Con? Thank you. Yeah, so I have a booth at a local Comic-Con this weekend. So I am just finishing up some last minute market prep. As much as I can do, at least. I've got a couple days to get the last few crochet projects done. Okay, now change to B. You're struggling so bad right now trying to get your inventory back up to where it should be since you sold out of almost everything at the end of last year. Hey, that is a fantastic problem to have, though. That is amazing. I'm very, very happy that you sold out of so much stuff. That is so great to hear. But it does make for future markets a lot more stressful because you have to work extra hard for the next market when you are already busy juggling kid and dog and new job and so much other stuff going on right now. Take it one day at a time, one project at a time. Whatever inventory you can create and make is awesome. There's no written rule that you have to have a certain number of projects for your next sale, your next market. First show is in a week. I gotcha. Oh, I missed out on entering. Sorry, Shadow. Comic-Con you're going to this year is in May, so you fly out in May to work the Comic-Con. You're excited. Very cool. Love that. Yeah, this is my first time having a crochet booth at a Comic-Con. I have been doing, the last two shows I've been doing are Pokemon trading card game conventions. So this is a little bit slightly different of a market, but it's at one of the high schools that I work at, so might as well, you know. Lizzie, you are on a roll again tonight, landing. Congratulations on landing yet again. Think your dog's getting into something she should not be? Okay, take care of that for sure. Shadow said he wants to add more dungeons. Totally fair. Thank you for adding some more dungeons. Exclamation point, join, get in on this party. Back loop only, all the way around. Okay. So this market is, like I said, this coming Saturday, the end of February. And then my next Pokemon trading card game market is in March. Oh, right. So that's why I had that Saturday off in March. I was going through my list of when I'm going to be gone from Saturday streams. And I had said I wasn't sure about March 21st that weekend. Well, no, that's my next market. That's why I didn't have stream that day. You're just trying to get some work done tonight. Just don't know what to work on. Something that is soothing to you. Something calming for your brain. Whether that is working on some washcloths or working on a jellyfish or just making some cup cozies or coasters or something very quick and easy. Mindless. Okay, one more round. I think I'm done with, almost done with the red at this point. I still have to add the sleeve bands, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. Weird because one would think the cold weather is good for crocheting, but it's been too cold. You don't want to crochet because you'll get cold. I mean, your hands get really cold, so I understand that. Though, when it's really cold outside is when I like to pull out a lot of the chenille yarn. Because your hands cannot get cold when working with chenille yarn. It is so nice. Oof, fuzz everywhere though. Oops, I had a little bit too much fiber fill into this arm compared to the other arm. So he's been eating honey out of one arm a little bit more than the other. His arm's a little bit thicker than the other arm. Whoopsie daisy. Who's that? Desi. 82. 82 check-ins for Desi. Love to see it. Thank you for being here so consistently. Everybody that comes and makes sure they do their daily check-ins, that brings me so much joy. Knowing that you guys spend the time. That it's one thing you can just pull up somebody's stream and lurk in the background and not redeem anything and still be supporting them. But it's another thing to take the time to say hello, do some of your redeems. It's so nice. 97 from Shadow. All right. Shadow, you're almost at 100 too. You're getting there. Okay, let's see here. Arms are done mostly. Shadow's giving me emotional damage, making me grab another eyeball. Oh, it's a tiny one. Tiny eye. There, it's on my nose. I've turned it upside down so I can do the armband. Dum bum bum bum. If I can find the stitches. Sometimes I like to bend the project, not necessarily in half, but bend over the row that you are doing the front loop versus back loop. It makes the alternate loop pop out a little bit easier when it's hard to see. So that's something I like to do, is to bend right at that seam. Fraggle has started a boss fight. Oh my gosh, Fraggle, I didn't know you had a boss fight in there. Exclamation point, join, boss, 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 boss. Get in here. Get in here. Ah. Everyone, we need meat shields. Meat. Meat. Like a boss. Be a meat shield. As many people as we can take. 3, 2, 1. Phew. I don't know if we got enough people in here. Unsure if we ended up getting enough people in here, but we'll find out. Bring it on, Grog, whatever your name is. A mountain orc? You're just waking up? Good morning, sunshine. Today is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. You have improper gear on. I know, I have improper gear on too. I wasn't expecting it to be a boss fight. I wasn't prepared. Fraggle just snuck in a boss fight out of nowhere. Without telling him, he's over here like, sneaky, sneaky. Fraggle, Daniel, Mark the Third. Especially Galdrog. Yes. We do appreciate our meat shields. Thank you guys for your sacrifice and for joining in on this. Desi is also streaking. Everybody avert your eyes. Everybody avert your eyes. Desi is streaking. You know, oh, you're feeling down? I'm sorry you're feeling down. It's just that time of year. Seasonal depression is really high right now. I've been having a pretty down. Ooh, PK got hit hard. 07s to PK. Thank you for your sacrifice. Oh, 07s to Fraggle. Thank you for your sacrifice. I'm watching. Oh, 07s to Lizzie. Thank you for your sacrifice. It's just Aeolus and myself left. Ouch. Ouch. We got hit hard. Ouch! Why are you hitting me so much? I didn't do anything to you besides stab you in the ankles. Rest in peace to me. 07's to me. Goodbye, cruel world. You had to pick up after your kid's dog. She was not walked when you asked. You could have been in the boss fight, doggo. No. Rest in peace, Aeolus. It was a valiant effort, chat. Wah, 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 wah. It's okay. Keep leveling up our characters. We'll get there. We'll get there. We can do this. We have beaten this boss multiple times at this point. I know we can. We just need plenty of meat shields. People that are coming in, the naked friends are beneficial because you guys take and tank some of those hits for the combat, you know? Sometimes it's okay to run naked into a battlefield and distract the boss. But yeah, Son of God, I'm sorry that you are struggling right now. Send it up in prayer. Let yourself be in the moment and know that this too will pass. But if you are needing a place of solace and a place of comfort and a place of just getting out of your head, I hope our community can help give you that sense of peace and calm, even if we do have some chaos like we did with that boss fight that just occurred. But if there's something specific you would like any of us to pray for, we do have a channel in Discord for celebrations and concerns. Happy to have you join over on the Discord and express what you need to. Okay, this one's done. Alright, that should be all of the red, I think. There's not going to be any red in the legs, so I'm pretty sure the red yarn is done. So even though it still has some tanglement, I don't have to worry about it. Future Rebecca problem. Future Rebecca will have to deal with the fact that the red yarn is still tangled. Future Rebecca will complain about it too. Future Rebecca will be like, why didn't past Rebecca just spend the extra couple of minutes to unravel this knot for me? And past Rebecca is gonna be like, ain't nobody got time for this. I have to work on my project. I can't spend time, precious crochet time, on this. Alright, PK has another dungeon. Remember, exclamation point join, it is free to play, and you can level up your characters to make us better prepared for the next boss. Past Rebecca is so inconsiderate. I know. She really is. She really is. She's kind of a bee sometimes, you know? Kind of a little, you know. I understand that feeling far too well, Son of God. That is just an anxiety spiral. I get that way quite often, and there's no quick, easy solution, and it's not kind for someone to come in and say, oh, just get over it. Think about something that calms you, or go take a walk. I mean, there's no easy way to get out of a spiral. Anxiety spiral is what I call it. Yeah. Like, it's really quite difficult to get out of those spirals, but just know that you're not alone in this. And I truly hope you're able to, if you have a professional that you can speak to, that you trust, that would be my go-to advice for you, is to speak with a therapist and see if you can get some coping skills and some strategies that might help make things a little bit easier. It's never going to make it go away completely, but hopefully can bring you a little bit of peace when your mind does go into those spiral moments. What do you mean by a professional? It's like a trained therapist would be who I would recommend. Like, I see a therapist right now, and make sure you try and find a trained psychotherapist, somebody who has a certification and that is their job. You need to spend a day balling some yarn that's running out just so it doesn't become knotty. Yes, that too. That too. Sometimes that is really peaceful to me, to just sit and unravel yarn from their casings, you know, from like the paper, and put it into different cakes. It's always, I like it. Very, very good. 1, 2, 3. Another Tangia dungeon. 4, 5, and help. My yarn is... It fell down on top of itself, and so it keeps taking too much. You hate when it doesn't have a nice center pull? Yes. And then after a while, you know, after you've used up so much yarn, it starts to flatten itself out. It starts to knot around inside. And then, like, all these extra strands of yarn fall out of the center because it doesn't have enough shape. You've been seeing a professional that really helps. To be fair, he's a professional plumber, but he keeps you from flooding your house. Hey, you know what? It's also good. That's a ball. Exactly. Yeah, so, yeah, it's totally fine. It's, therapy's not necessarily for everybody, but I would say don't knock it until you give it a good shot. My first therapist that I went to was not great, and it took me a couple years before I tried to go to another one. And then I really liked my second therapist. I liked him a lot, and I worked with him for years. So it does take, like Fraggle just said, it does take a while to find a good one. It's just like dating. Unfortunately, you're gonna get some therapists that just don't vibe with you. And it's incredibly vulnerable opening yourself up to a stranger. So I understand that it's probably uncomfortable doing that. But yeah, it's... betrayal and disappointment are really big emotions and things to process on your own. So please don't feel like you are alone in this battle. I'm sorry you had a negative experience with a therapist, but if a therapist is not who you are hoping for, you can also go seek counsel from a higher power if that is something you're looking for. Like if you have a priest or a pastor that you are trusting, sometimes they've got some liaisons and people that can offer extra help that way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So the opening closed. I will do what I want. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Ear number 1 done. Yeah, and anybody can benefit from therapy, regardless of how troubled or not you feel you are. Therapy can be good for everybody. But then again, therapy can also be triggering for some people and traumatizing. That's why I'm saying you can check with if you have a trusted professional in your life, whether it is a trained and licensed therapist or a pastor, priest, shaman, a fellow teacher that you are feeling comfortable to confide in. If your boss or your HR has some kind of extra assistance that way, if like through your job, as long as you're talking to somebody. Exactly. Oh yeah, I've been in therapy since 2019. So I went into therapy when I was in a really negative headspace with my ex, or now ex, and I worked with that therapist for about 5 sessions, and I didn't like her very much, so I stopped going. Took a couple years off, and then post 2020, so like in 2021, I start seeing another therapist, and then my brother passes away. And it was really good that I had a therapist that I had been working with, because he was able to help me process the loss of my brother and then the loss of my sister-in-law, because she passed the following year, and my car got stolen, and he helped me process that. There was a lot of things that I went through with my therapist. Then my insurance changed, and I was no longer able to afford that therapist, so I'm with a new therapist now. So I'm on my 3rd therapist. And I feel like she's doing a lot more for me than even my last therapist. And I thought he was wonderful. And she's doing a lot more for me than even he was doing. So I think each time I'm finding somebody different and their styles are a little bit different. So it's making me process things in another way, that I am not getting stuck in the same repetitive processing loop. And so that can also be good. I'm not sure what that word is. I don't know what that word means. Yes, I do know that about, there are some people that they stay in their lane. Absolutely. It's like if somebody came to me, I am a trained and licensed music therapist, but if somebody came to me and started going deep into their mental health, I would have to tell them, hey, I can't help you with that, but here are some resources. It's beyond my expertise. I got to stay in my lane and know what I am trained in. Just like I don't overstep and start working on speech therapy goals because I'm not a speech therapist. It's a little bit of a different kind of comparison here, but I'm trying to humanize it a little bit, knowing that I also have to stay in my own lane. Like my doctors, I've been working with a dietitian in the fall, and I started talking with her about some of my body dysmorphia and self-consciousness that I was having with the way my body was looking. And she was like, hey, so I can help you with your diet and your nutrition, but you're starting to get into a realm of mental health disorders that I am not trained in and don't feel it's part of my expertise. I would like to refer you to somebody. I gotcha. So put that up into prayer. That would be my next suggestion for you, would be to put it up into prayer. If looking towards God is when you feel peace and happy, then let yourself be with God and feel that peace and that happiness. Sometimes the storm that you are feeling inside is God saying that you need to reach out more, that he wants to help you some more. You just need to ask. You just gotta ask. I gotcha. Yeah. So that is the terminology that was used back in the day. So just be careful we don't use that word specifically. It's neurodivergence is or intellectual disability is what the DSM-4 and DSM-5 are classifying it as nowadays. Eight, 10, 12. Gotta do it one more time around. Another dungeon. Get in on this dungeon. Lizzie landed. Let's go, Lizzie. Congrats on another land. That's okay. I understand. No worries. I do hope, and you have a lot of eyes on my face. I do. People use a channel point redeem to add more eyeballs to my face. I do hope, though, that this community can bring a sense of peace and calm. I strive to have a positive outlook for you guys. And when I'm unable to have a positive outlook on things, I just choose not to stream. But I really want there to be positivity for you guys and make sure that this is a safe space for everybody. I attract many kinds of people here. I make you laugh so much, it makes you happy. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for that. That's such a kind compliment. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that I can put a smile on your face. Sometimes all you need is a good smile and a good laugh, and it really can heal the soul. All right, we've got the ears and the arms. I'm gonna call it there a little bit early today. We're gonna take an hour early just because I do want to get my evening walk in. We have 1 minute until ads finish, but not all of us are kind, but we all try to be. Many kind people. Oh, I think it said many kinds of people. That's also true. I do attract a lot of kinds of people in this community. We've got some weirdos. We've got some nice people. Boom. Got him. Many kinds of kind weirdos. Exactly. Exactly right. And every person is created just how they need to be, and you are all beautiful in your own way. I love that about us in this community. All right, let's get on out of here. Go find somebody to raid. Here's that raid command, please and thank you. Go ahead and give that a copy. Then I'm going to see who's live that we can go right over into. Hey, we got almost the entire Winnie the Pooh done. So all I have are his legs and then to put it all together. So that is great progress. Sorry for those of you that just got back from ads. We are finishing a little bit early today. I need to get my daily walk in, and it takes about an hour to do, and I don't want it to be something where I'm up past 10 o'clock trying to get exercise into my life. All right, let's see here. Ooh. Hold the phone. Brick and Nick is doing a Stardew Valley Lego build. What does that mean? Is he creating his own Legos, or is there actually a Stardew Valley build? Because that's amazing. Amazing. I totally made the head on stream today. Exactly, yeah. I was incredibly fast. I made this completely on stream today. Absolutely. All of this that you see, I am just so fast that when you go back and watch the VOD, if you blink, you're going to miss the fact that I crocheted the entire head on stream. I'm glad you guys understand. All right, we're going to go right over to Brick and Nick. He is a Lego builder, and we love Stardew Valley, so why don't we go and see what he's up to with this Stardew build that he is working on. And I will see you guys on Sunday, not Saturday like we usually do. We're going to do a Sunday afternoon bonus stream since Saturday will be my market. So we'll do like a market catch up and let you guys know how the Comic-Con went, and we'll kick off March with a bang. But I'll see you guys next time. Let me get my guitar. Oops. 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 Oops, chat. All right, close out of this music. We don't need that music. All right, here we go. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, mashed potato. Exclamation point join. See you soon, macaroon. Say goodbye, pumpkin pie. toodaloo. Kangaroo, yes, God bless you too. Catch you later, operator. Adios, cinnamon toast. See you later. Goodbye, butterfly. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, everybody. I'll see you guys on Sunday afternoon, around 1 p.m. Central Standard Yeehaw time. And that will be a bonus. We don't usually stream on Sundays anymore, but that's going to be a bonus day for you guys. So see you guys next time. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.